Hello and welcome to The Fix, the show that keeps the campaign trail on its toes. Today we're interviewing the candidates running for the SU elections. We're going to talk to them about their manifestos and the ideas they have. So let's go see what they have to say. Rajesh, first question. In your manifesto, you claim that you want to increase the total engagement between black and ethnic minorities when event planning.
Yes.
So how do you plan to do this?
Okay. So, black and ethnic minorities are definitely a section that I feel have been ignored. I've spoken to close to 300 undergraduate, postgraduate, postdoc and PhD students, and a lot of them felt that the smaller groups were being ignored in the overall events planning, which is the reason why it's quite obvious this time that we don't have a BME representative running. So the way I see it is to try and invite these people to come and participate in the event planning. So when the postgrad officer sits down to put the if you take a look at my manifesto, I would have said that I want to put out a semester ahead or a year ahead schedule that would include all of the timings. So it is at that time that I would like to invite these communities, invite these ethnic groups, these different students to come and voice their opinion, voice their ideas, and try and be more holistic in planning.
What is your ideal student community?
The ideal student community would be consisting of three things. One is it would be united, although there's a lot of diversity. Second, it would be collaborative, where everyone exchanges their ideas, everyone's open to other ideas. The third most important thing is working as a team, because without working as a team, nothing goes forward. So I would say that for a true perfect students' union, for a true perfect student community to grow up, every single international student, every single local student has to be a part of it. And I hope I create that space as a postgrad officer next year.
So Jonoymous, can you please expand on what you mean by the term Jonoymous?
Jonoymous is an amalgamation of two words. One is Johnny Lawrence, who ran for SU president for the last 3 years and has now left the university. So we are taking that word and we're also combining it with the word anonymous, which, as you can see, nobody knows who I am, nobody knows who we are as a collective. We are a team, and it's about using many people to create an SU president.
Okay, so if you were elected to be the next SU president, will you eventually reveal your face?
I feel like I would have to. Probably, they'd probably make me. I would probably squirm a little bit. But pretty much what this is about is the fact that I don't want people to know that it's the person under the mask running for SU president. I want them to see the person above the mask as being a team player and as someone who is trying to work their hardest to bring about a really good SU.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. So in your manifesto, you said that you have ideas and proposals that are a lot different to the other candidates. So can you please explain why your ideas are better than the other candidates?
Well, my ideas are a lot about bringing fun to the university, making sure students are enjoying themselves at uni, but at the same time, not sacrificing their studies. Studies are really important. Obviously, this is what we come to university for. We want to leave university with a first, a 2-1. We don't want to come in and just fail our degrees, having been drinking all week. The idea is we want to try and change the culture a little bit, but to still have fun and to still respect every single student completely equally.
David, in your manifesto, you talked a lot about the qualities that you have. So what makes you stand out from the other candidates?
Well, I like to think I'm quite an approachable person. I like to think I'm quite friendly. My enthusiasm, and I've always looked for a chance to represent the students, and I think this would be a really good opportunity for me.
Okay. So in your manifesto, you focus primarily on mental health issues.
That's right, yeah.
So how do you think you can implement this if you were elected education officer?
Well, I think talking to the staff, module conveners, especially tutors, and it's worth remembering that the staff aren't our enemies. I mean, if they see something that students really care about, they will try their best to implement it. Also through the creation of a mental health workshop in Welcome Week, I think to raise awareness and tell students what to do and where to go if they feel like they need help.
What else do you think you can do to improve the uni if you were elected our next education officer?
Well, I quite like to work on improving ED-Roam. I know a lot of people have issues with that. And the technology's there because a lot of people remember UON Secure.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't require any extra funding, it's just a reallocation of, moving around of technology, that sort of thing. I'd also like to push for a move from handwritten to online feedback, because I know a lot of people struggle reading their tutors' comments, and I want to make sure that people get the most out of their feedback.
This has been Sarah Solomon for The Fix. Make sure to keep up with the campaign on NSTV's official YouTube channel.